What's up, everybody out there in YouTube land? Y'all know what day it is?
I think I am. I don't know.
Hippy Vapes and the Juicy Crew.
Does he post videos every day?
Coming at you live right here, man. How's everybody doing today? We got Simple Vapes in the house, man. What's up, Simple Vapes?
Not much. How's it going?
All right, Matt. How are you doing? Turn your mic on.
I'm doing fantastic, Tony. How are you?
Man, doing awesome, man. It's gonna be an awesome show today. Watch out, everybody. Gonna get crazy up in here, man. First off, I wanted to start out the show by welcome everybody. I wanted to give a couple shout outs and everything to a few really, really nice people. I definitely want to say thank you, Mr. Warren Wall. Man, you've been around ever since I started my YouTube channel, and thank you again for that, what you sent, man. That was freaking awesome. Thank you. It sure does help. Say hey to a couple people up in the chat. What's up, Bigfoot? How you doing today, man? I swear you were in my backyard the other day. Swear you was. James Riviera, man. What's up? What's up? What's up, man? Transonic in the house. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Get the train rolling.
All right, man. Look who finally showed up. He was deer hunting. We finally caught up with his ass, daggone it. Finally did. What's up, Scott, man? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Hell
How are
yeah.
you?
Man, doing great. So what's been going on in your life lately?
Nothing. Got my deer, then found out my freaking brakes are bad on my car.
Oh, hell. Hate that, man. Shit.
Oh, it ain't one thing, it's always another.
Heard that. How about you, Matt, man? What's going on in your life?
Oh, not much. Back on second shift, the shift that I hate the most because I don't get to see my son at all. But I mean, other than that, my car's out of inspection because I need to get my exhaust fixed. So I'm driving illegally right now. And I can't get it in to get the exhaust fixed until next Wednesday. So hopefully I'm good till then.
Hell yeah. Hey, what didn't you say something about your son's football team or something? What was that?
Oh yeah. Well, my son, he plays on the middle school team. Well, their season's over, but next year will be on JV. But the varsity team, Mannheim Central in Mannheim, PA, they're playing in the the 5A state championship game this Friday against Penn Hills. Both teams are undefeated, but stat-wise, if you went by stats, we should crush them in this game. But find that out on game day, you know.
Hell yeah, man. Awesome. Awesome. What position does he play?
My son plays lineman on offense and linebacker. defense. So
Hell yeah. So enough,
he's a
man.
big boy. I'm a skinny guy, little scrawny dude. My son's like got 20 pounds on me. He's gonna be 15 in 16 days.
I know. I see him walk behind you on some of your mixing videos.
Yeah, he's a big boy. But he actually lost a lot of weight because he bulks up for football season, and he cut a lot of weight for wrestling, which starts here soon.
Watch out. My wife's eavesdropping. She done popped up in the room.
Oh,
Yeah.
I miss Cheryl.
Miss Hippy Vapes. Where's Hippy at? Hippy done went and ran and hid. He's usually sitting behind me.
Yeah, he's usually right there where your coil kit is.
I heard that. Man, I'm excited today on this one. You know, it's like we all have 3 different recipes, and we talked about them before we went live and everything. Oh my God, I'm just excited. I know I'm not going to have the flavors to make Mads. I might have, I don't know, man. Scott, you probably got some that I don't have either. So it's going to be interesting. We got Krono. Tell a little bit about what you're going to put out today.
It's a red velvet cheesecake.
Damn, that sounds so freaking good.
So good.
All right, Scott, what you got for us today?
Not actually sure how to pronounce it. I think it's pronounced pizzelles, but it's actually an anise flavored waffle cookie.
Now, don't let that scare you, people, all you new mixers out there. Don't let that scare you now. Because, you know, all because you hear anise, you think black licorice. But the way I'm telling you, Scott Rollins right here, man, the man himself, Simple Vapes, I tell you, he'll get it working and it'll come out good. So I'm all excited. Now, I was going to do a raspberry donut, a glazed raspberry donut.
I had the pleasure of testing one of your earlier versions of that.
Yeah, I changed it a lot. I did. I added 2 more blackberries to it. So, oh
I
yeah,
love blackberries.
I mean, raspberries, not blackberries, raspberries.
I love me raspberries too.
Raspberry donut. Oh yeah. Well, shoot, man. Let's see. All right, Krono. Whose recipe you want to start out with? You want to start out with Scott's? I'm kind of curious about
Yeah,
that
we'll start it
anise.
out with
Yeah,
Scott's.
that one sounds interesting.
There we go. Share
And
screen. Screen
Scott,
2.
just talk about your recipe, man, and explain why you used that in the recipe and what it does.
Well, believe it or not, I didn't actually use the anise flavor itself. I used black licorice, but I only used it at 0.13%. I have the anise flavor, but it was too strong in my opinion for this. But I used the yellow cake for the battery type because it's almost like a crepe, but it's got a little bit of a crispness to it. And that's why I use the waffle, so you get the toasted brown on the outside of it. And just a little bit of sweetener at 0.5%. So that way the way this is, the way it's mixed, it actually almost tastes just like you have the confectionery sugar sprinkled on the top of it.
That gone.
So you got just a slight licorice note to it, the anise flavor, but you taste mostly the waffle in the cake. So the anise flavor is in the background. And then after you taste that, that's when you taste the sweetener, which tastes just like confectionery sugar the way it's at 0.5%.
That is so interesting. I like that, Scott. Daggone.
And you have all them flavors, Tony.
Well, no, I'm missing waffle, TPA's waffle. I got the other 2 waffles. I
Just remember, for all them people out there, they can sub Jungle Flavors yellow cake if they're not a fan of Flavor West. It has a very similar taste.
Well, I would make it exactly the way his recipe is, and the reason why is because that yellow cake from Flavor West has more. What is it? What's that additive?
Dap, I think.
Yeah, it's different than the jungle flavors. It's so I would go exactly to this recipe to a T. And
Yeah, I was just saying people that are scared of dap.
Yeah.
yeah,
This yellow cake here, it actually tastes like fresh mixed yellow cake batter in a bowl.
Yeah, I love it. I use
Yeah.
Flavor West yellow cake all the time.
I do too.
All right. Good recipe.
Who do we want to do next, Hippy? Yours?
I don't know. You choose. You pick, man. You pick.
Let's do yours because you're so excited for mine.
For real, I am. I'm serious. I can't wait to see how you do that cheesecake one. A cream cheese icing one. Yeah, oh man, that sounds so good. Red velvet cake. All right, here we go. Glazed raspberry donut. Oh man. All right. It's got 8% flavoring. Now this recipe you can change and use a few different raspberries. You don't really have to get stuck with all what I've got in it. You can go by, like, there's some people that don't like the shisha raspberry from Vape Train. It's too floral or whatever. I don't get the floral note myself. I get like a bright, sweet but tart, seedy type raspberry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, but it calms down and everything. I don't think I can zoom in, Bigfoot. Sorry about that. Well, I started out with, all right, a donut. All right, here's what I use. I use glazed donut by Wonder Flavors. Okay. Glazed donut, Wonder Flavors. 3%. So it will come through after like a 3 to 5 day steep. You can taste it right off the shake and bake, but you got to have it 3%. And to help that glazed donut, because in my opinion, it's a good flavor, but it's just missing that sugary glaze on it. So I added sugar cookie and marshmallow to give it that extra glaze note for the outside glaze. All right. The Bavarian cream is like a emulsifier. It's like a blender. I'm only using it at 0.75% because I didn't want it to overpower the donut. It just gives it a little, density. The black raspberry from Real Flavors at 0.25%. Now that flavoring is pretty potent in my opinion. But it's got that jammy note, but it's a tart raspberry. Well, it's kind of deeper raspberry than with the shisha raspberry at 0.75%. But that's pretty much, it's a simple recipe. I put 7 days on there, steep time. But yeah, man, it's really good right off the shake and vape. And I'm using just a regular fused Clapton coil, Nichrome 80, about a 0.26 ohm. Shoot, it kicks good, man. It's good right off the shake, but yeah, it needs a little steep.
Yeah, that is good. I love that shisha raspberry. Love it.
You get that real nice jammy raspberry, and then you get that donut flavor right on the exhale. And right in the middle, you'll get that glaze.
All right. Here we go. See if my mixing's coming together any better, huh? I came up with a red velvet cheesecake. And this, I throw a shout out to my lovely wife because I was dying for ideas. I'm like, I need to do something different. She was throwing all these things out like pumpkin bread, or pumpkin roll, sand-tart cookies, this and that. I'm like, no, I want something different. And then she messaged me red velvet cheesecake. I'm like, oh, that's the one. Let me see if I can come up with something for that. So I started out with, my crust. And to get the crust, I used TFA's cheesecake graham crust at 1.5%. And that'll help out the cheesecake aspect just in the slightest. And I used Flavor West graham cracker at 0.5%. That, along with the cheesecake graham crust, that's your graham cracker crust for the cheesecake. And then I use Cap's New York cheesecake. That's still my favorite cheesecake concentrate for a cheesecake. I use that at 2%. And then for the red velvet aspect of it, to give it that red velvet cake feel to the cheesecake, I used 0.1% of Flavor's milk chocolate, 0.5% of Vape Train's Devon cream, and then 1% of Flavor's red velvet. And that they all work together to give it a nice, creamy, chocolatey red velvet cake taste. But it doesn't feel like a cake. It's more like a dense cheesecake. And that's why I used Vape Train's creme brulee at 0.75%, just to give it a little more body and to give it that caramelized note to the cheesecake. So and I'll tell you what, you can vape it right away, but it's going to be really heavy on the chocolate. And you'll get that red velvet and chocolate right away. But I say 5 days in, it really smooths out. And then this is day 7 for me letting it steep. And that's why I put 7 days, because today it feels like it just came together exactly how I expected it to. So I hope people can mix this and enjoy it like I've been. I'm trying to let it steep and almost went through my whole 15 milliliter tester bottle I made of it.
Hell yeah. Damn, that does look good. I have everything except for that red velvet by Flavor. Man.
There's no sub for that, man. I tried a couple red velvets already, and that one's just the best to me.
Yeah, and I haven't had the privilege of trying any of the vape trains yet.
Oh, hey, Hippy, on YouTube, we're kind of offset to the left of the screen.
Vaping Trucker in the house, man. What's up, Vaping Trucker? I didn't see you. Sorry about that, Krono. I just seen him pop in. Michael Morris, what's up, Michael Morris? Ashley's in the house. All right, show no. What were you saying now?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I was just letting you know when I clicked out of stop share, it was like offset in the YouTube screen.
Oh, I fixed it.
Yeah. I saw it like as soon as I said it, and I knew after the delay that you did it before I said something.
Yeah, there's a delay, and I had to fix. Whenever you put up share the recipe, I have to move it over because it's on the right hand side.
Yeah, when I do that, I can't see the YouTube screen. So.
Right. That's why I see this makes it so much easier, and I don't get any lag time from all the way to YouTube. But yeah, man, these sound good. Or y'all got y'all's mixed up and everything? Are you vaping on it?
Right here.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, Scott, tell me what kind of coil, wire, and stuff, and what device did you use? And tell a little difference on the coils and stuff, because you got a channel and everything, and you talk about coil building too.
Yeah. Well, the anise waffle cake, I've actually tried on different coils. I've tried it on my Dreamer with the BTSC. That actually has a 2432 fused Clapton, Nichrome 80, 6 wrap, or 5 wrap rather. It actually ohms out at 0.11. I actually get real good flavor on that. I've done it on my Merlot with the Dead Rabbit. that actually has a 24 32 gauge, but it's a twisted 24 clapped in with a 32 gauge nichrome, and it's actually helixed in every other wrap with a piece of stainless steel or 34 gauge. And I also have it tried it in the Derringer that I've got compliments of Matt, Krono Vapes, which I appreciate. And that's got a dual coil, 22 gauge, nichrome 80, 7 wrap, and it's ohmed out at 0.17. And I can actually taste not quite as much of the anise in it, but I could taste more of the cake, and I could taste more of the sweetener through this. Where the other ones, I get more of the anise flavor. And this is also a shaken vape, but as time goes, the anise actually mellows out a little bit, but it's not overpowering in the beginning.
Hell
But
yeah.
I've tried it on regular Claptons. I've tried it on twisted. I've tried it on normal coils, all different wattages. Like this one here, I'm at 79 watts, and the Relow, I'm at 66 watts. It and I'm getting constant flavors.
All right, Matt. What you vaping on with your recipe, and which do you think tastes the best? What kind of coal or whatever? What kind of coals are you using?
I've been taste testing it in my Derringer. It's just a simple Canthal 22 gauge round wire. And on my Smock T Priv with the Wasp Nano.
the old lube.
Yeah. I'm telling you what, man. Like, I had my friend try this, like without tip on it, and then I put this on there. He's like, "Oh my god, the flavor jumped!" Yeah, it's crazy how that works. And then I tried it on this big bad boy right here, the Catamizer Krono Vape 30 millimeter RDA. I bought this stuff because Hippy and Scott didn't teach me how to build coils yet, which I ordered stuff to do it. See, I got the swivels and everything. I got my coil tamers coming.
He got the right swivels, Scott. Finally, I got him the right swivels.
Yeah.
I've been using this stuff right here. It's just Pirate Coil pre-made alien on a spool, and it's 32 gauge outer wrap, 3 times 0.8 flat wire, all Canthal. That's what I've been just doing all the time. Like 6 wraps.
Well,
I got 7 wraps.
You got a package in the mail coming that I sent you some stainless steel, some nichrome 80, and I made you 3 coils for your Wasp Nano that me and Scott use a lot in our Wasp. It's a fused Clapton, all stainless steel, 26 gauge cores with a 32 gauge wrap. 6 wraps on top, 5 on bottom, and it ohms out pretty close to a 0.25 ohm build. And you talk about flavor, oh my God. And you'll see what I'm talking about. When you heat them up, when you first put them there, heat them up, bring that wattage down really, really low so you can heat it up real slow and get all the hot spots out, tweak them, stick your little rod in there, tweak them a little bit, and you can get some real beautiful dark blues and purples and orange, reds, and oh, you're gonna freak when you get that package that I sent you. You're gonna love.
I'm excited.
Now just make sure you bump it. Don't just fire it to get it red.
Yeah.
Like pulse it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bump that sucker and watch it. Leave your light on so you can see it starting to turn. It'll start turning gold first, like a gold color. But yeah, you're gonna love them coals I sent you.
That's what she said. Ashley put in chat, that's a long tip, Krono.
What's up, Galaxy Active? What's up, man? What's up? How you doing today? Hope you're having a wonderful day.
Yeah, he's got the variety there. He goes from vaping on a sluice pipe down to a pipe cleaner.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like a decadent cheesecake. I was shocked at myself with this one.
the only flavor I'm missing is the red velvet cake. I'll have to order that one. That's the only flavor I'm missing from your recipe. But I've tried mine on a couple of different RDAs and different devices. And here's something that a lot of new people are new to vaping and devices. Every single device is different than the other. Every single device is going to be different. Like if I take this RDA off, the C4 off, and right now it's reading 0.23 on build. If I take it off here and put it on the Vupu, it'll read a 0.25. If I take it off of the Vupu and put it on the Aegis Legend, it'll read 0.24. So every device is going to read your coil different, and every device is actually going to hit that coil a little different. So whatever device you have, make sure, and whatever coil you have makes a big difference too on your wattage. Once you finally dial it in and you get it to where, I mean, you might be vaping below 3.7 volts even, and that might be the sweet spot for the certain e-juice that you're vaping. So I want to throw that out. All devices are different. So,
Mhm.
uh,
Hey, Hippie Ashley threw a comment in there. Hippie, I need that red velvet cheesecake. Hint, hint, Tony.
oh man, she got that raspberry donut early before anybody else. Well, Matt made the older version of it. But yeah, you can substitute for that raspberry in my raspberry donut with like flavor art raspberry to give it deeper. If you don't like the vape train, use flavor art barrel raspberry. It works just as fine, just as good, and actually probably even better. But yeah, play around with the recipes, except for Scott's. Scott's, I could tell it's got to have those flavors. I guarantee you. If you go playing with Scott's recipes, you might mess up. His are so complex, actually, because taste testing, you got to know your flavors. Taste test those flavors, right, guys?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Well,
You
that's like
can't
that.
always trust what's on ELR.
No. Then everybody's taste buds are different too.
That's right. That's
I
right.
might like something at 0.5%, and you, Chrono, you might like it at 0.25%. Or Tony might like it at 0.75%. You never know.
And
Yeah.
also it has to do like the reason why I use a lot of low percentages in my recipes is because my lungs can't take it because of COPD and emphysema. But like somebody young like Matt over here, he can sit there and just go, and it won't even bother him whatsoever, probably. So it depends on your age too, or if you've got lung problems or whatever.
It depends on your vape too, because I've seen you do some pretty good clouds there too without collapsing a lung.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but that's because my flavorings aren't
Yeah,
that high, and you know, I if it tastes good to me and I can vape it, I know somebody else can vape it. And when people just stop smoking cigarettes too and everything, their taste buds are just shot, you know.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah,
then maybe a month after they've stopped smoking totally, that's when they're gonna start tasting all them flavors and food and everything so much better, so much brighter.
yeah. They're like, holy crap, what's that flavor? I've never tasted it.
It's like, dang, I didn't know it tasted like that.
It's like when I first switched to vaping, it'll be a year here in less than a month. Uh,
Whoop
I couldn't
whoop.
taste strawberries at all. Everybody was telling me, "Oh, you got to get strawberries. You'll be able to taste that." I couldn't taste strawberries. But man, once I could start tasting strawberries, oh, it was like a whole new world.
What day is today?
December 4th.
Today's actually my year 3. Today. I actually quit smoking.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
It's been 4.5 years for me now, something like that. Hey, Bigfoot, hell yeah, man. I was actually looking at that lemon pound cake recipe of mine. Since I've got some newer flavorings in now than I had back then. That was an older recipe, so I'm actually thinking about redoing that one too. There's a lot of my recipes I actually would, you gotta. It's ongoing. Once you find more, all these newer companies from like Bull City Flavors, man, go Bull City Flavors
Oh
for
yeah.
flavorings. They've got new companies coming in that they're selling now, and uh newer flavorings. So yeah, I definitely will be adapting that one too. But yeah, man, play with it. That just gives you recipes that we tell you, give you a general idea of, you know, how to go about doing it. You can change the flavorings on any album.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Scott Miller? What's up, man? Hell yeah, 5 years off the cancer sticks, and DIY has made it even better. Well, hell yeah, more power to you, my friend. Vape on. Peace,
Yeah.
love, and
Right.
harmony. Hell yeah.
Hope our recipes can help you out with that DIY.
Hell yeah, man. Oh, I want to give a shout out too, man. DIY Down Under. That's another good show I've been watching. They're really explaining a lot, man. They got Daytime Frank on there too, man. Showing up, man. Pippa, all the
Pippa.
Mary Beth, all of them on there, man.
Vaping Trucker's on there
Yeah,
too, right?
Vaping Trucker. Yeah, he was in the chat a little while ago. Yeah, y'all check out all their channels and everything. Vaping Trucker, man. Fresh 03, Saturday. Hell yeah. A lot of good people out there for information, ain't there?
Yeah, I like that cup you got in the background.
I got that from my stepdaughter, man, for my birthday. Hell yeah. Peace, love, and coffee.
You gonna start ending your videos like that?
Hell yeah.
Peace, love, and coffee.
What's up, Vaping Hick? What's up, Mr. Soundman? Man, that raspberry donut's really, really good. I can't wait to get yours made too. I'm excited. So what?
I
Maybe
can look, see if I got the black licorice. I think that's the only one I'm missing from Scott's.
the TPA black licorice is also the flavoring that I put in that watermelon little trick.
Yep.
That gone cat. Walking right down that damn fence again, man. Right above our chicken coop. Sneaky little suckers, man. Hippy, your friend's back here. All right, now, guys, we got a whole month of Christmas type vapes. Next one, let's do something more Christmassy, like you could do anything, ice cream or anything minty, uh, pecan roll.
I already got mine picked. Mine's gonna be with cream de mint.
See, all right, it's on. I'm gonna do one with cream de mint too. Do you got cream de mint, Matt?
Yeah, I have a mint recipe I was working on for this week's show, actually, before I started the red velvet one.
Okay, so you got cream de mint by the Flavor Apprentice?
I think I have creme de menthe by Flavor West. Pretty sure I got TPAs, and I have that.
You gotta remember, he's got 1,000 flavors back there.
Yeah, I
know. Over 1,000. What's that other one? Flavors Express. I have Flavors Express creme de menthe too.
I'm running out of raspberry donuts. Watch out, I gotta make some more.
Yeah, the black licorice that I use, you gotta watch. If you use that too high, it does get spicy and it'll burn your tongue.
And it is strong.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of new flavors I just ordered from Mr. Warren Wall again. I ordered a bunch of new flavors, Wonder flavors, Vape Train flavors, and maybe in one of our shows we'll talk about just flavorings in general. You know, different
Yeah.
flavorings. You know, like we'll start with. I know Scott, you the banana king, man. You
Oh yeah.
you got me into bananas. I thought I'd never like a banana until you.
Well, the one trick with bananas, though, a lot of times you need to have two different bananas to get the right flavor.
Yeah.
hmm
If you use just one, it's just either way overpowering or it's just bad.
Tell you what, that TFA's ripe banana, that stuff's good.
Now, if you mix that with their banana ripe and the banana cream, that's real good.
I'm stuck on Wonder Flavors banana puree.
I got that too.
Me too. Yeah, you gotta use it with some. I got some more. I ordered a Hangson's banana. I was curious about it, so I went ahead and ordered Hangson's banana.
Yeah, because I got one banana over there. It's so freaking bitter. You'd swear to God you're chewing on a green banana peel.
Ooh,
It's bad. I mean, ugh.
you don't remember
It's,
which one it was, do you?
no, not offhand.
We'll
But
get more. We'll get into it. Oh yeah, all
like
different.
that one there is just like you climbed up a banana tree and you bit it right off the vine. It's bitter. it's it's bitter.
Yeah.
Ooh, Michael Morris said that Wonder Flavors peach and cream pie is real good. I know. Check out my peaches cream pie recipe. I use it at 5%.
I got it on the way, so me and you can talk about that one. Uh, What's up, Fuzzbox? From all the way from sunny England, man. What's up? What's happening? Glad you can make it, man. Hope you're enjoying the show. Showing up, man. Michael Morris. Hell yeah, man. Michael Morris. What's up?
Hey, I got another recipe here I'm working on too. It's a butterscotch hazelnut cream.
Ooh.
Man, you know what I'm having? That's the only reason why I love butterscotch vapes. I just
Oh, yeah.
love them.
I love them too.
But it's
Just
the steep time for the butterscotch is to come together, you know, and finally fill out. Uh, Patience, man, patience, right? I just mixed up butterscotch and salted caramel, and it's taken 3 weeks for it to steep out. You know, to not be so harsh, that alcohol note in it that's in the flavoring.
Oh man. I find when I mix butterscotches, I always use a caramel.
yep.
Yeah.
Bigfoot, for your comment in there, banana ripe doesn't wash out of bottles either. It will, but you have to go to a home brewing site and you can actually pick up Star San. It's actually a sanitizer you use for cleaning out your beer kegs and bottles and all that. And you let your bottles soak in that for like 5-10 minutes, rinse them out underneath cold water. It's safe, it sterilizes them, and it actually takes the flavor out of plastic, glass. It works phenomenal because I actually do home brewing too, and I decided to try it the one day because a lot of flavors you can't get out, which is like a root beer. It's real strong because of the spice, some of the licorice because of the spice. But try Star San. You can actually pick it up pretty cheap, and you only need like a cap full for a gallon.
That's some potent stuff.
But it's all safe. It isn't hazardous to your skin or nothing.
So it doesn't burn your hands or anything, then, huh?
Nope, it doesn't burn your hands or anything. It actually comes in a squeeze bottle, and there's actually a little measuring thing on top, so it's like an ounce for a gallon, and you get 10 or a 15-ounce bottle. I think it's like $5 or $6, but
Cool.
It works real good.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Wake up,
Creme de
Matt.
menthe.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Creme de menthe.
I've got, I swear, like I've been telling you and Scott, talking to y'all privately, you know, I got like 2 creme de menthe recipes. That's what we'll do. We'll do a creme de menthe next week. How's that sound? All 3 of us just different. And don't tell each
All right.
other during the
All right.
week.
Well, you figure that one day there, Hippie. We come up with the one cream de mint for you because your sinuses were all blocked and plugged up.
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that. That was last year, matter of fact.
Yeah.
I got the flu shot this year, so I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm impressed. First time I've ever had the flu shot, my whole life. 52, first time ever having it.
I've never had one.
Oh my God, it made it. Everybody around me sick. I mean, I can feel I'm a little congested, but I haven't lost my sense of smell and taste. You know how sometimes you'll get a cold and you just can't taste anything, no matter what you're vaping.
Yeah.
And the only thing that I was being able, I couldn't taste nothing. No, I'm tasting strawberries again finally. So,
Hippie, did you ever get that TFA spearmint?
no, on it. I sure didn't, Scott. I dang sure didn't. I tried to order 2 of the hazelnuts, the DX TPA hazelnut, and the shoot, Flavor West hazelnut, wasn't it? It's the one
Yeah.
they'll talk. Yeah, because y'all got that one. Yeah. I mean, I ordered a lot of flavorings this time. I mean, well, a lot to me. I mean, I think there was maybe about 40 flavors, maybe 50 flavorings, but they're all 10 ml bottles, you know, smaller
Yeah.
bottles. So, oh,
Well,
go ahead.
well, that's the thing of it too. When you order your flavorings, you figure you don't want to go out and buy a 2-ounce or a 4-ounce in case you don't like it.
Ain't
Yeah,
that
right.
the truth? Hell
Some people could be talking it up like it's the next thing since sliced bread, and they'll order a 4-ounce bottle of it, and they won't like it at all.
yeah. Hell yeah.
When I first started doing DIY, everybody was saying about DX cupcake. That just ain't for me.
No,
That's-
no.
People say it's not in their wheelhouse. That ain't even in my boat.
Yeah, I don't like that stuff at all either.
No.
I don't have it anymore because it dumped it down the kitchen sink.
Same here.
Hell yeah. Oh, yeah, there's a few I got that I wish I had never gotten. Oh. But hey, that that's why you gotta do that research for real. Just research.
The research and the testing, single flavor testing.
Oh, now Bigfoot, I like my DAP too now. Don't get me wrong. I love my DAP. But some of them, it's just certain flavors. Like I have a hard time with like cinnamon vapes. Cinnamon, if it's too strong, it messes with my lungs. Or like too strong of a lemon. Uh uh you know. But yeah. DAP's good.
Well, that's like that cinnamon that I used in my apple pie. If you get that, Tony, whatever you do, don't mix that heavy for a single flavor to test it.
I got it coming in the mail. Flavor West cinnamon, yeah.
Because it'll basically be just like them kids that were on YouTube being the cinnamon challenge.
See, I might even use that and make like a 10 mix down, like a 10% solution of it even.
Scott's apple pie and Hippie's apple pie. I mixed them up.
He got the flavorings for them to mix them up in. Yeah. That's what I'm waiting on, flavorings.
Because the cinnamon that I used at that percentage, it makes it a sweet cinnamon. Then it gets a little bit stronger, and then it just gets a sickening cinnamon flavor. It's way overpowering if you go too heavy on it.
Okay. Yeah. I definitely won't go heavy on it. You know me well enough for that.
When did you mix those up, Matt?
2 days ago. 2 days ago.
Have you tried them?
Yeah. Yep.
What do you think?
I liked all of them. Mine, yours, and Hippy's. The only thing I found was yours seems like it needs a little bit of steep to round out more.
Yeah. That's because of that sugar cookie.
Yeah, I let my friend who's staying with me right now, I let him try them all out, and he said it was a toss up between mine and Hippy's. It's like, I don't know. I think Scott's going to be the best after a couple of days.
Yeah.
Well, like I was telling Hippie though, I just went out of the box. That's why I didn't use no pie filling or Danish swirl or anything like that.
Yeah.
See, that's another flavor that's just really way too strong for me. Cinnamon Danish swirl Capella. That stuff is just so daggone strong for me. Oh my word. So I hardly use it.
Now, I have a quick question for you, Matt. When you come up with a recipe, how do you think of them? Where do you get your inspiration from?
Sometimes it's either something I see on a TV commercial, or my wife will be talking about something that she saw on Facebook that she wants to make. Or if I'm in a grocery store and see something like, wow, that would probably go over into the vape world.
The three of us think alike.
Yeah.
The one thing me and Hippie does too, we'll actually go online and actually look up like an apple pie recipe.
Or even just a damn picture.
Yeah.
Oh my God, and all the freaking gorgeous looking desserts, man.
That's how I came up with my green tea honeysuckle cake. That's an actual thing. I didn't just come up with that out my ass. It's an actual dessert.
Because that's like a lot of the recipes, like for an apple pie, a lot of them they'll say either 4 pounds or 6 pounds of this apple. So a lot of times I'll figure 4 pounds would be like 4%.
Yeah.
And they might want 2 pounds of a Granny Smith. So then you'll use 2% of another apple. So that's 6% flavorings. So you could make a small tester to taste it. And then if it's too strong, cut it down a little bit. They'll tell you 2-3 tablespoons of butter. You figure half or a quarter of a percent of butter.
Yeah, that's how I do it most of the time. That and just from single flavor testing, like the reason I put that creme brulee into this recipe is I was single flavor testing some creme brulee concentrates that I had, and I like that one the best. It just seemed the smoothest and it had the most amount of body to it.
Which
I wanted.
Which creme brulee?
Vape trains.
I got that one ordered, and I got Inuera's creme brulee.
I don't like Inuera's.
Well, this is the YC or WC YC.
Yeah, that's the one I tried. It's just, to me, it's more. It has a cheesy note to it, like
that's the one
sour.
That's the one that's supposed to be the best tasting out of all of them. Actually, Inuera's.
I didn't like it, but then again, it's all about your taste. Like I really prefer vape trains over Inuera's, but you might.
Well, what percentages were you testing them at?
I used it at I tried it at 1% at first, and then I wasn't really getting too much out of them. So I think I went to the recommended percentage on ELR, which I think I have the bottles here still.
I'm gonna tell you right now, those need steep time, big time.
Oh yeah, I let them steep. See if I wrote the days on there when I did it. Yeah, here's Inuera's. I mixed this on November 12th. And I mixed vape trains the same day. I mixed Inuera's at 3.5%, and I think I mixed vape trains at 5%.
That's right, Michael Morse. Yeah. Now, another thing too, like if you're buying strawberry ripe right now from the Flavor Apprentice, everyone has the new batch in, so there's nowhere you can get the old stuff now. And another thing too, that's why I'm kind of wondering, like Innuera, they've changed their formula for a lot of their flavorings now because of the FDA and all that
Yeah.
crap. So I'm like, in a way, I'm having to change a lot of my old recipes because of the flavorings. Like some companies have changed them.
Yeah.
And Innuera is another big one of them. And that creme brulee, of course, I know mine's going to be the new formula. So I'm wondering if it's different than the old formula because they changed biscuit.
Yeah. Well,
And
I got the creme brulee from Inawera when they first got it at Bull City. So
okay, okay.
I have like the oldest one you could get from Bull City.
I'm gonna have to pick up a bottle of that new strawberry. You figure I got an 8-ounce bottle of the original, so
Yeah. Yeah, I've got one old bottle and a new bottle, and ordering another one just to make sure.
nah.
Yeah, needs more steep time, Chrono. Yeah, Michael Morrison, you are cream brulee, best under 1% for me. Yeah,
It
Yeah.
needs more steep time.
yeah,
Before
man.
you
Some of them need a lot. There, some like one of mine needed a month steep on it just for it, like the we were talking vanilla custard version one Capella. Okay, I can't vape that one. That's why I go for TPA's vanilla custard. I love it the best. Uh, if I'm ordered the DX vanilla custard to see if that helps because it messes with my lungs. Uh, but yeah, I mean, that's why I
all
like.
right.
That's why I'm so glad I met you two fellas for real because y'all have different. Well, they're pretty much the same taste. Me and Scott for sure. We I mean know each other's taste buds
Yeah.
like Let me get. Hell yeah. Sure enough. Cream to mint next week. Oh boy, it's on.
I have to hop off for a second. My wife is hollering. I'll be right back.
All right, Scott, we'll wait for you. Yeah, man, I am excited when you get that wire. So I can start teaching you a little bit about some coal building. That's going to be fun. And we will talk about more coal building and, people who are learning just now starting to learn coal building. And I'll teach y'all which wires, really, the easiest wire to work with is Nichrome 80. It's the easiest, it's the softest wire, but you got to be really, really careful with it. It gives off really good flavor, just like stainless steel. Stainless steel is a stiff wire. It's hard to work with, but the flavor, again, is just on point. Canthal, it's easy to work with, but you just got to be careful, with your Ohm's law and everything. And if you're doing like a mech mod, like these little mech mods, it's just 18650. You got to make sure your battery wraps for real, everyone, because I put it in this device last night and it melted my battery wrap. Oh yeah, close
Oh,
call. So you got to be careful out there, people. It can happen to anyone. I knew something was up.
right.
You know what I'm talking about? It's like, hell yeah.
That's
So
scary.
I
Oh.
rewrapped that sucker real quick. And yeah. So definitely make sure your wraps are just no nicks in them on the corners, especially them corners, man, because they'll touch the inside of your tube mods and stuff. But
Oh yeah.
yeah.
That's not good.
Safety first, ain't that right?
Yeah. It's like every night I go into work, they have like these banners in the hallway you walk through. And the one says, no safety, no pain. like the word no on no safety is KNOW and NO pain. And then the bottom one says NO safety, KNOW pain. Like, yeah, that's true. Although I'll tell you, like in my field of work, like working on a printing press, and I'm an assistant pressman, so I work with the color and the rollers, setting rollers on the fly while it's going, 2,000 feet per minute.
Dang.
There's guards all over everything, so you can't really put your hands anywhere.
Yeah.
But since they've done that, the accident rate went up. Now, this was years and years ago that implemented that, but when there's something that's more dangerous in front of you, it's human nature to be more cautious. But when you think you're safe because there's a, precautionary measures taken to make it more safe, you're more likely to get hurt.
Well, there are some stupid people out there,
Well, yeah, that's true.
I mean, today, man, we need more common sense, just have common sense.
What's going on, Sue Vaping? Oh, she said you guys are my favorite vaping channels with a big pink heart.
Cool. Thank you, Sue. Thank you.
What's that Justin Bieber thing?
That 101, that 101 creme brulee is wonderful. See, I can't remember if I ordered that one this time or not, Vaping Trucker. But yeah, I've heard some good things about it too. Yeah. But isn't that one you got to use a pretty good high percentage on? That 101 creme brulee?
I know. Yeah, I just tested those after Michael Morris said it needs a longer steep time. It still has that cheesy note to me. Ugh.
What percentage was it that on the 101?
No. This is on the Inawera.
Oh yeah, that definitely needs a long steep. So the 101s need long steep too. That's the one that Vaping Trucker was talking about, saying that 101 creme brulee is good. Do you have that one? 101?
I got my 101 flavors right here. Let me look.
Uh-oh. He's gone. He's gonna get lost. The alien's gonna abduct him. Watch out.
Oh no, they're getting me. He's talking about this one right here.
Okay. All right.
I got that guy.
I want you to taste that one and let me know how that one is too, because I'm dipping my toe in all those. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that one. When I tested all of them at 1%, and then I went back and did them at a higher percentage, the recommended percentages. I completely forgot to redo that one. So I only did the Inawera and Vape trains.
Okay.
Damn it, I got to do another test.
It's fun though. You love it.
I do, because you find some gems that way.
Mixing your own e-juices is like stress relief to me. It makes me feel so calm when I'm sitting here and I'm coming up with a recipe and I'm thinking, "What's up, Scott? He's back. Jump back. Watch out yourself."
I'm back.
But yeah, man, taste testing for real.
Yeah. Especially like me, I still have probably 3/4 of my flavors, the single flavor test, but just going through ones, like if I have 10 different oranges, like one that I think, oh, well, it's from this company, it's probably not going to be that good. And then I'll test them all. Like, wow, that's the best one. I thought it was going to be the worst.
Oh yeah. I'm excited about the new ones I got coming in. Shoot, there might be another little hidden gem in one of them I got. Sure enough.
Mm-hmm.
Always exciting when you get them flavors in, don't you?
Oh yeah, it's like Christmas.
Matt, do you like bananas?
Oh, I love bananas. Banana cream pie is one of the first recipes I was making after the Smurf soup.
One of these days I'll have to give you this recipe. It's Mom's banana pudding. It's actually banana pudding with vanilla wafers and vanilla
Oh,
whipped cream.
making my mouth water.
I know, man. What's up with that? Shame on you, Scott. Shame on you.
Gotta wipe the drool off.
Tastes
I know, man.
tastes like manners.
See, you gonna make me make a daggone banana vape today.
I love bananas.
Hell yeah,
That's
man.
that's one I haven't tried that Derringer yet.
Yeah, I haven't built on it yet. But I'm gonna put a
It's
maybe a
it's
parallel build in it. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe a parallel build in it even.
heck, comparing that thing to the dead rabbit, you got a dead rabbit and a flat rabbit.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah. I got that Royal Hunter Mini. I got one of them probably a month after I started vaping because it was cheap on eSig-City. And man, I was shocked at the amount of flavor I got out of that little thing.
Oh, guess what I saw today the other day while shopping at Walmart. Walmart down here in Montgomery, Alabama has taken every single one of their electronic cigarettes off the shelf, all of those nasty looking e-juices they had up there. They took down all of the blues, all of the jewels, all of the, I think the only views is the only one I saw behind, but there I think they were still packing them up, then just took them all off the shelf.
Huh.
No,
I
the
bet you if you
Walmart
go out back of that Walmart, they'll have it all set up in shopping carts.
Yeah.
Ready to throw them out in the dumpster.
No, the Walmart up here by me, they have now, being they're trying to get rid of them, they're having buy one, get one free.
Oh my God.
I don't think they have them at the Walmarts near me.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm in Alabama, y'all in Pennsylvania, so y'all got different laws and everything, you know. Every state's got their own different laws.
Every state and every subsidiary in the state. It's like,
Yeah. Tax this, tax that, buddy. Hell yeah.
yeah. They must have changed the law here recently within this year or something because I work in Lancaster City. So I was paying Lancaster City tax. Well, now they're taking Manheim Borough tax out of my paychecks. So it's like, I don't know if they changed it to the city that you live in, that's the taxes you pay. It's like, why do you change things that have been going on for so
What's up,
long?
Philip? What's up, Philip? How you doing today?
Philip.
Michael Morris told Matt said he's gonna send you a recipe on Facebook.
All right.
Told me about 2 to 3. Cosmic, what's up, Cosmic? Hell yeah.
Cosmic in the chat. Yeah, I'm excited for this. Building my own coil thing. I already got a drill to dedicate to it because I got 2 of them.
Hell yeah. I talked to the man himself, Frank Fisher, man. He's an electrician all his life, retired from the Navy and everything. So no, he was telling me a little more about coil building for MCMOS and stuff. So I got some little tricks up my sleeve to teach you, Matt, for real. So no, Scott can teach you too. So for real, he does a lot of interesting coil builds. That's another show. I think we're gonna wrap it up, fellas. Though I think a good hour is good enough. What y'all think?
Oh yeah,
for this week.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's hope we could keep everyone entertained.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Let's talk. All right, everybody. Hey, I want to let everybody know, stay tuned to Hippy Vapes and the Juices crew because here pretty soon. We do some giveaways on the live shows. Live
Oh, yeah.
giveaways. Hell yeah.
I got some freak show minis to give away.
Oh yeah, oh, watch out, watch out. I got some
Watch out.
prizes to give away myself. Show no. But
I was
hell
looking
yeah.
at them.
Yeah, if you need flavor concentrates, don't forget to hit up Bull City Flavors. I got the stickers on my vape cabinet back there.
Hell yeah. Bull City, man. Hell yeah. They're good people. Good people.
And like Hippy said, they get new flavorings in a lot. Like I picked up, they had 18 Salub Arome.
That's the new flavorings, yes.
I picked up all 18 of them they had.
Dang.
I'm gonna start testing them here soon. I was trying to get this recipe nailed down.
Hey, I'm still freaking trying to get this one for real. Daggone vanilla cream soda by Fago.
Oh man, if you get that,
I got the new Vape Train cream, vanilla cream coming in, and I'm hoping that's the right cream. I know Vienna cream is in it, but I've got a vanilla cream coming in too. So, hell yeah. But let us get off here and everything. Thank everybody.
Yeah, Philip, for the future, just so you know, for the future, 12 Eastern, 11 Central.
Yeah, that's right. 11 Central, 12 Eastern. Every Tuesday this month. All three have different recipes. Next week it's going to be something to do with creme de menthe. Don't know what, but creme de menthe is going to be in it. So y'all tuned in and watched that one. I got a good one for real. I know y'all got some good ones in mind already. Oh yeah, showing up. But thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers too. I'll leave everything below is going to be changed after the video. I'll go back in and edit it, so it'll have episode 2, Hippy Vapes and Juicy Crew. Subscribe to Simple Vapes channel on YouTube. Subscribe to Krono Vapes on YouTube. Join us all in Hippy Vapes group on Facebook. We have a lot of fun in there. Share any recipes you mixing or whatever, man. Hey, have fun with it, man. And in the meantime, everybody, what do we say, everybody? Peace, love, and harmony, everybody. Hell yeah, man. We all have a good one. Good one.